Hi, my name is Al. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to make a 90-degree fold in a length of luxury vinyl plank flooring. These were the tools that I used in this project. Recently we had luxury vinyl plank flooring installed in our home. The threshold to the patio doors needed a covering to match the flooring. I had ruled out using a stair nose. I wasn't sure if making a sharp band would work, so I used a small piece of vinyl plank flooring as a test model, and here's the result. I had two scrap pieces of vinyl plank left over from the installation. One was full length but narrow, and the other was full width but short. Together they provided the materials for the threshold cover. The dimensions of the threshold were 3 3/4 inches by 1 1/4 inches by 70 1/4 inches. First, I measured the thickness of the threshold by tracing the height on the back of the vinyl plank flooring with a pencil. In retrospect, measuring the thickness with a combination square and then applying the measurement to the back of the vinyl plank flooring would have probably been more accurate. Using the edge of a carpenter's square and a pencil, I drew a straight line on the back of the vinyl plank flooring where the fold was to take place. I put a P-shaped router bit in the router and set the height so the tip of the router bit was slightly below the router base. Using a guide so that the router would accurately follow the line, I scored a groove on the back of the vinyl plank flooring. The router was then adjusted so that the router bit extended about half the depth of the intended groove, and a deeper groove was cut. Finally, the bit was adjusted so that the cut was just slightly above the layer of the top vinyl surface. This left a V-shaped groove in the underside of the vinyl plank flooring, cut almost to the top of the vinyl wear layer. Using a hot glue gun, the underside of the vinyl flooring was warmed to make the vinyl more flexible. Initially, I used the lowest heat setting, but the warming process was too slow, so I switched to the highest heat setting. I was careful to continuously move the hot air gun so that the surface was warm but not hot. I didn't want melted vinyl. I tested the piece by trying to bend the vinyl plank flooring at the groove. When the vinyl plank flooring was warm enough to bend easily, I used a scrap of 2x4 as a form to bend the flooring, and I clamped the vinyl plank to the top and the side of the 2x4. I used a meter stick and a scrap of plywood to distribute the pressure of the clamps on the flooring. The vinyl plank was allowed to cool. I measured the width of the threshold with a combination square, and the measurements were transferred to the vinyl flooring. The vinyl plank was cut with a utility knife, so the arms of the folded vinyl plank was the same width and thickness as the threshold. The vinyl plank flooring was then dry fitted to the threshold to ensure the measurements were accurate. The shorter piece of vinyl plank flooring was also measured, cut, and folded so that it fitted on the threshold beside the first piece of vinyl plank flooring. My wife is sensitive to the smell of contact cement, so I will wait until warmer weather before I bond the folded vinyl plank to the patio threshold with contact cement. In the meanwhile, I ran a bead of glue down the V-groove in the vinyl plank and folded it 90 degrees and clamped it until the glue cured. This is so that the vinyl plank would remain folded until I bonded with the contact cement.